Hello and welcome. I am Lou Bender, one of several parish associates at Central Presbyterian Church in St. Paul, Minnesota. It's my pleasure to welcome you to worship today. Mission has been central not only in the overall life of Central Presbyterian, but also in our worship over the last couple of weeks. Reverend Colby interviewed Elizabeth Tannen of Beacon Interfaith Housing Collaborative about homelessness, the first of three emphases of the Coordinated Mission Committee this year. Conversations followed with our own Chef Barb Westman and Nancy McEwen, Executive Director of Keystone Community Services, and highlighted our second mission focus, feeding the hungry. Now we turn to the third mission focus, the work of anti-racism. To complement the always thoughtful offerings of our staff, this week, the Anti-Racism Task Force has put together a montage of scripture, prayer, and readings that have informed and inspired the growth of this relatively new group serving God's mission in our communities. Most of the faces you see on screen will be white. We white folk, after all, are the ones who need to learn what it's like to live literally in the skin of our Black and brown siblings. We're the ones who need to be reading. We white folk are the ones who have both the luxury and the curse of being able to tune out the effects on others of the systems that support the dominant culture. We want to be diligent in doing the work of anti-racism, but if we're honest, we have to confess we feel miserably sometimes and often. We have lots of work to do, white folks. And so, most of the words we share with you today come from the pens and mouths of Black folks. Some will be familiar to you: Malcolm X, the recently departed John Lewis. Some of our members have been following a devotional series emailed from Sojourners, a Christian organization with the mission to, and I quote from their website, seek to inspire hope and build a movement to transform individuals, communities, the church, and the world. Anti-racism work is of particular interest to Sojourners. Some of the short pieces in which we share today are from these devotional readings. You might recognize the name of Langston Hughes, poet and author of the Harlem Renaissance. You might also recognize the name Walter Brueggemann, Christian theologian, author, educator, the only white author we have included today. But educator and civil rights activist W.E.B. Du Bois gets the last word, the closing prayer. Agnostic for much of his life, he calls out the name of Esther for such a time as this. Poets and preachers, their words have inspired me. I'd love for you to read their work and tell me what you think. Other names, no doubt, will be new to you as they were to us. Some of us have been reading a book we would commend to you, A Good Time for Truth, Race in Minnesota. It's a collection of reflections from local people, Minnesotans of color. From this book, we share with you a local Black man's personal experience of Minnesota nice, written by David Lawrence Grant. Sojourners introduced us to another new name, Danielle Koch. She started her Instagram account to, again, I quote, represent Black history through visual arts. You can follow her at Oh Happy Danny if you like. Faith, justice, optimism, her tagline. And so, welcome to worship with Central Presbyterian Church.